evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, like you say. So, what are we up to? More Final Fantasy on the day. Absolute? Absolute. You know what that means, of course. We'll be hunting down more Mogpendium everything. That's right. Gonna need more of those. Absolutely. Why? Because it's one of those good days for that, isn't it? It is. It is. So, what is the end goal for all of this? Lots of Mogstones, lots of plain stones, but we have to do a quick runner before we do anything else. So let's get into it. Have to do a quick runner? Yeah, we need to head quickly over to Tulliola. I've got 2,000 alternate tombstones. We've been talking so much about the primaries, we forgot about the secondaries, and we've run up the full bore on that. Scuff it will just run. It's a lovely rainy day. Someone's dressed appropriately for it. Helmet and yeah. Oh, frack. I don't know what the word is for that. I've seen it, but I can't say it what it is. It's not there. It's like, yeah, that's all I'm wearing. It's just like the helmet, keep the rain off my head, and, you know, this Fudoshi or something like that, I think the word is. Don't hold me to that one, though. Emphasis on the holding to me to it. Filthy. Terrible. Alright, we're just going to take a quick ride over and over because it's just at Tulliola we can catch the Phantom Village thing, of course. Absolutely. So, we'll just go to Charlia for 300, Tulliola for nothing, and then out to the Phantom Zone. Oh, hey, it's snowing. I don't mind the weather, but trying to understand the seasons in the game's a little confusing sometimes. I don't have to go that way. I go this way, you silly person. Poor carbuncle's being run around. He'd be going, which way are you going? I don't know. I'm going this way. You're my carbuncle. You're just as confused as I am. If you knew where I was going, you would actually have already led me here. It's like, why is the carbuncle going left? Oh, right. Seeing eye carbuncle. Or in my case, map coherent carbuncle. Now there's a functionality that would be kind of fun to have. Minions, and you could basically, you know, in your pet bar or your minion bar, you could have, you know, head to map marker, and you just like takes off. It's like, ooh, follow the minion, like one of those like Vans is for Fallout 4, like that illusion spell they added to Skyrim. Basically do it like the arrow key or arrows on for Starfield. It's like, which way am I going? That way. Okay. All right, so we should have, basically, if I look here, I'm going to talk to you first. Ew, Umbria. Okay, so we got Umbria weapons. Yep. We have none of those. Correct. And Obscurum, what we're working to. Yes. So buy 3 of the highest stones, waning. 3. Just in the off chance that they add something else. They could. I don't think they would, not this close. Long pole obscurum. You cannot currently wield the staff. Duh. Here's the stuff. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Rainbow hammer. Hit the thing. Ring. I've been playing Darktide way too much. The first instinct I do when I see 3 circles like that is like, God damn it, Nurgle. I have way too much Warhammer brain for that stick. I know it's supposed to be like 3 drums on the end of the stick, but it just reminds me of Nurgle's logo way too much. They are drums. They are 3 little drums at the top. But to me, it's like, it's a Nurgle stick. The advantage I have with it, though, let's just go Black Mage and give it to him. Because I know it's going to summon. Cool. We do actually have a map as well. Do the map? Do the map. I should have actually... Burning Mists. Uh-oh. It's a thin bit connection. Ah, is it there again? Yep, right here. Alright, well in that case, we will just... I know. Dark Knight it. Dark Knight. Means I want to go to Moogle home. I'll go. You could save 300 if you got back to the main part. I know. If I went to Limsa first, it would save me 300, but this saves me time. I'm more interested about that than this. That way. I wonder how long it's going to take for Nidhogg's old hangout to basically calm the down. Just to see he ain't home anymore. Ain't that just a calmer point? I think it was about here. Yep, there it is. I can dig it. Number 7. Nice. Finally opened enough of that. Ooh, and a couple more bottles of that. I like that. The problem is this doesn't... Only increases the enmity. It doesn't do this. I gotta start remembering to use this a little bit, too. Stores hit points with each weapon skill successfully delivered or spell cast. Cure potency 1500. Right, so... Try to save your ability to go nuts at that point. Oh, they're just not being nice today. I know yesterday they were nice. We tried our best. Yesterday, when they came at us one at a time, it was okay. This group was like, yeah, no, we're coming all at you. Like, that's not as much fun. If they came at me the other way, I would have had them. Oh, well. I got a couple more inks out of it. That's cool. And some rivets. I don't know if I need those rivets or something. No. But, get into stuff? Get into stuff. What are we into? Nothing here. That's repeatable. For a second there, I panicked for a moment. I was like, oh crap, did I forget a mission here? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's a repeatable one. I recognize the symbol. Like, it's a one you've done before, or will continue to do. Take your pick. Go to the aft castle. Yay! And then back. Oh, no. Not aft castle. Gold saucer. There's a thing ticking. There's a thing ticking. Bishop went. 740. As long as it's not slices right or any way the wind blows, we'll be fine. Oh, good, it isn't. What is it? Leap of faith. Lucky and faithful. Lucky and faithful. Oopsie. Here. It's another 4 for me. Yes. Move the wrong way and squish the wrong nut. Ah. Second, while we're going through the teleport, we'll just fix this. Don't do that again. Here we go. Ding. La da 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 da. One more silver, one more bronze. All silvers are done. All the bronzes are done. Are we? Whee! It's rock. It's a roll. Oh, it's a gold. Whoopsie. And in the duty. 4 markers. You've got this. Where's the 3rd silver? I missed the silver. No! Oh. Alternate route near the beginning. Oh, that just butt chunk. No! Getting it done in one is nice. The trial? Peace. Oh, we gotta get to solution 9 too, don't we? What's our call turn amount? 1,000. Oh, we've got wiggle room. We've got wiggle room. 120 so far this week. That's only Tuesday. Yes, 120. We're on Wednesday already. I love doing range DPS. Oh, hello, Sphene. Ugh. An evening, not an ooing. Typing. Our newest person is Are ya? So, they're the one that gets the vote tonight. Oh, absolutely. Like, welcome to the runs. They get the thing. Trials don't have much else to it. But we'll say full marks to them. Also, while we're at it, what's the challenge log at for complete? How close are we? We still have 2 easy there. We're already up to 11. Field operations. Ooh. We'll be completing our retainers, so that's not an issue. Oh, another chocobo race. We got 3 there. Right. Greetings and goodbye. Sounds like how I answer the phone when it's a telemarketer. Damn, she sucks. Usually that's not much of an issue. Terrible. Like inside the computer system, the digital world, you need either. Actually thinking about that's kind of weird. Legitimate force. Oh, you said mash the button. Could be the other drone. Oh, it's the X. I'm getting ahead of the fight. Told you I was getting ahead of the fight. You're ahead of the fight. I am. I always hate doing this one. Because it gets me into much trouble. I know. You don't suck the same place twice. I'm gonna rule this fight. I know, there's phrasing involved with that. It's like, damn it. How well do you fit through the hole? Woo! Better than most.
is not the end.
Oh no! Octavia! The terrible thing. He fell for Sveen.
Are you still alive? Activating reserve power. Are you still alive? Disengaging Sveen.
I hit that way too close.
Commencing erasure.
I should have saved that till a little bit later.
System overload. Aborting process. Let us borrow. Deploying drone. We require
Don't catch what kind of drone she is that machine. Kind of funny, easy to necrotize on her like that.
Are you still alive? Recommend equation. System overload. An error has occurred. System override confirmed.
There! A rift in her reality! She's losing control of the power!
Okay, it's only the captain.
Listen to me!
Fetch that later. I'll have to give it a rinse and fill and so. Well, actually, it's okay. It's on the snot rag. Okay, you know.
I understand! I do! And I know that you won't be swayed from your course! But if there's truly no other way to resolve this, then face me! Not as a machine, but as the real you!
Lamachi.
Spain!
Anomaly detected in memory banks. Data for the endless feed partially restored.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail. I can't bear to lose them! Not again!
I feel your pain, as if it were my own! At last, I think I know you! All of you!
How can you say that to me now?
gonna be funny thinking about this, right?
It's over, Fiend. We will stop you.
Uh-oh. Put a cat boy down.
No! I won't let you!
Yeah, it's a cat boy.
I
Tia.
can't. I will protect my people's happiness!
Leave your burden with us now. We will bear it in your stead.
There we go. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Where are they? Here they are. Ectomancer. Hooray! Enjoy the cutscenes. Enjoy the cutscenes. Ooh, 3 minutes to the pin. That worked out bloody well. Where are we going? Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Leap of faith in 3 minutes. Not gonna go there right away. No! I'm gonna go play some log station over here. 3 minutes? Something like that. I need at least 4 games again, because I don't have those 2 challenges done. Everyone sees me do it. Like, yeah, this is Moogle's Paw. Sorry, log station. That's something else. that one's a little bit easier. You put in that funny looking card and punch in the right numbers, and oh crap, you'll just, like, get stuff every time. It's just... That's a joke from somewhere, isn't it? It is. It is. Like, this game's easy. I just put this card in, and it's like, eh. Guy's basically been hitting the ATM, thinking it's a slot machine. He's very, very drunk. That's 3. I need 1 more. You didn't care about skill. You just play the, out on the limb? Yeah. It's literally 2 out on the limbs gives you the 100, and then you just have to play 1 more round of out on the limb. Right? Technically, it's faster. Ugh. I used to hate getting, it's like you smack the whole tree. It's like, aha, it's a feather. Oh, smack the tree. It's another chocobo feather. I need a log. Give me a friggin' log. It's like, finally get a log. It's like, yes. Cut it into lumber. Cut the lumber into boards and make a... Then I can use the boards to actually patch my bow. It cut board. Yeah, 1 log equaled so many lumber. So much lumber was able to be turned into boards. It's a shiny one. All in gold. But yeah, that's the way the old system go. But you get a lot of branches and feathers and fairy apples, and it's like, oh. Because all those goods would be low stuff. Nears were this, and the right on the money was the big one for actually getting the good stuff, the logs and like that. You had to get right in on the log. You had to get right in on the log. This is why you're good at it. Why I'm better at it. I'll say I'm good at it. And then the difficulty would be automatically assigned, because there was no... Oh, crap, it's this one. Oh, there it is. Why is everyone going slow here? I can run past this fast. Falls off. Too high! Forgot you can't grapple the ledge. Never mind. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 da, da. Another silver for me. Bronze. I see someone missing that bronze. Especially there's a large number of people on it. 1 bronze, 1 silver to go. Doo, 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 doo. Correction, just the silver. The silver. Speaking up, there it is there. Oopsie. Wing, wing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh no. Bum, 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 bum. Good enough. Bonus points. We're out. Trial? Trial or a dungeon? Or dungeon. Oh, or dungeon. Or raid. Did trial. Raid. Speaking of raids, you don't raid people often on Twitch here, do you? It's just me. 90% of the time, it's just like, I look at the marker, and the marker says there's just me at the time. And I'm like, there's just me at the time. Doesn't matter, because it's just one. Maybe there's 2. Some oh, damn it. A dead person. Your janitorial systems have a lot to be desired. Let's mini-cackpot it. Okay. 7. 1. 6. I was thinking it was that. Yeah, 144 money, though. Like, it's going to be the 9 there, if it's anything, so... Hopefully it's got the 8 and the 9, but I was wrong. Nope, top money was there, 360. So you got 1/10 of the top money. Full risk. 108. 180, 360, another 360 ticket. Oh, interesting. And again, 360's top prize. I had to. 1,800. Hey, not bad for the ticket. Top money, top money. Like, how did that one? Because it's the 8, not the 7. Right. If it's 986, it's money. Right. Or... yeah, no. As long as it's 1 less. I think there's only one way that rolls. No, I have participated already in it. And I have beaten my fate. Or shall I say gate. Active time event. One of those people that come up with cool things. Yeah. Well, example. Right? No, It's like someone wants to start an arms industry. Build firearms for a thing. Cool idea. Come up with a name so that your ammunition sounds really cool. Right? Okay. Well, you know, either you're using existing ammo or you're doing your own ammo. If you're going to develop your own ammo, come up with a cool name for it. You never know. Might be a case of your firearms suck, but your ammunition's kick ass, and everyone just keeps buying that. It's like, yes, no. It's like, tried to be a firearms industry, but now you just make bullets instead. I'm sure that's actually happened. I mean, oh, hey, here we are. Hey, and we get bonus money for this one. We have a new runner. Ah, Plague Art. All right, then, Plague Art. I would so wear a back protector in this. It's like, you've come to the Final Fantasy world. What do you want to buy? Back protector. Back protector and really good shoes with really good capability of, like, nice boots that are actually, you know, up to one's knee. You know, you'd buy high boots. Yep, high boots, back protector. And they'd have to have a really soft padding, and not just the amount of walking you have to do, but because of the sheer amount of times you have to jump off stuff and land. Now, I don't doubt that some of those jumps are actually over-exaggerated. You know? But some probably aren't. Like, reach out and touch something and suck through it. It's like, no. One thing I will admit I do like about 60 is I can still use the Radiant Aegis without having to worry about this. Oh, because, you know, technically, yeah, Deadwind Trance isn't a summon. No. You don't stand right up against them. What would be the worst thing to be? Hey, take one of those other isekais. Hell no, you've been isekai'd as one of the villains. That would be a level of... No, don't. This is the one I want. Always one person runs them off. They're like, oh no, I gotta take the thing. I don't blame them if they're new to the fight, right? Like, they took the thing away. They did. But it's okay. It's still 2 to high power. It's the next one that's a pain. I have to pick him up pretty quick. if his power core touches that, it's toast. And it's like, I don't know, someone will ask, why do you know the fight? They may not do the fight regularly. Right? You gotta do every fight semi-actively, otherwise. You're just gonna be like, eh. Alright, who's on the thing? It was Plague Art, wasn't it? Yep. All yours, my dude. All yours. Must have been a team effort. Must have been a team effort? Must have been a team effort. What is next? Slice is right. 7 minutes. Need DPS. So we'll sign on to that as that. We get this done in time? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. One thing we will not get done in time. Sell those. We have a framey cloth is used to make that. This. It is used to make this, which of course is funny because this is the top that. Oh, second here. The top that Alize wears in the first section, and Alphino wears sort of that one. You first run into them? Not when you first run into them, partly after that. Upkeep. Oh, well, I have progress on my thing. You do. Oops, doesn't go here. It's under the collection, Mogpendium. Ultimog, I have 2 out of 5. Need 3 more. You might just keep pushing it. I might just keep pushing it. You're number 8 in the queue. Hooray! I must admit, the whole splitting and combining the data centers is actually a brilliant idea. I notice how some people are saying Starfield can't be saved. Like, it's not the game that you think it is. As I keep pointing out, it's a space game. It plays like a space game. It just doesn't have all the loops of a space game. So if they added the final space game loops, yep. If they added the final space game loops, and then, I'm going to state this, came up with a co-op mode for the next one, it'd be awesome. That is something I would actually like to see in, right? I would actually like to see something similar in Cyberpunk for the Project Orion co-op. Right? You know. How would you do it? Well, I would do it by basically, first of all, allowing everyone to be a class. Think, right? Choose classes. Yep. Everyone grabs their class. You do your thing. Okay. And you'd have to have distinct classes in it, right? None of this everyone can do everything kind of nonsense, because that's just in my books. Okay. Oh, hey, it's a good one. We need this one for our book. Speaking of, we cleaned anything else on our book? Nope, but we needed this one. Oh, do we have a new runner here? runners. Oh, there's gonna be so many dead people. What do you look at? 1, 2, possibly 3 new runners? So many dead people. What am I? B team. Kill this one. Not the first time I've gotten my carbuncle stuck on the other side of the thing. Like new runners, dead. Oh, we're about to have so much fun on this run. Fortunately, outside of this, there's nothing actually targets from my carbuncle. Ether charge doesn't? No, it doesn't actually use your carbuncle. That doesn't. And because you're not technically, these are only charges across. Right, so these need your carbuncle. That technically means all this needs your carbuncle. And it's like just this stuff here is the only non-carbuncle stuff at this level. So much fun. I need to get in front first. Yep, get that as a note. Round and round it goes. Who will slaughter? Nobody knows. Well, it always seems to get nobody who knows what they're doing, so... I'll stand in front of him because I got one Angie on me. Oh, got one guy who got doomed again. Oh. Doom. Can't help but hear that tiara every time I hear the word doom. Alright. Boom. Boom? funny. Ba-ba-ba. A lot you can do here. No, not really. Doors, isn't it? It is. All gates down. Excuse me if I don't want to play with your order cannon. Ancient Quagga. Vera Figara. It's the five-headed dragon. Used to be annoying when you got your pet stuck on the outside. It would? Yeah, you'd actually have to resummon them. You have to and pull over and do your summon, which is why you kept your swift cast. Just because they get stuck? No, because they used to die too. Remember? Oh, that's right. Before Stormblood, they used to have hit points. In which case, if they died, you have to resummon them. It wasn't easy to get them killed unless you were an absolute donk. You know, you had a pet heal. You had pet heal, you had your own heal. Those guys, those heads, no times. Like, oh, by the way, yeah. The instant summons, those are fun. Yeah, it was a bit of more of a pain juggling everything. I can admit that. Especially 4. 4 was the biggest pain. I don't think they get any bigger. White breath? No. There we go. I'm trying to place the architecture for this place. I know it's very pillory and straight. Sort of Roman-esque elements, but other elements almost look oriental in nature. Like, look at the roof there. It's like part Roman, partially that, isn't it? Excellent. It's not a hard fight, that one. It's just basically dependent on how many times you get donked in the head. And we're the B team. We've got to go to Billy Billy's. Billy, 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 Billy. Someone's got an onion helmet. Interesting. Lutonia. Puppy needs a crate train. I'll make that joke when the whole, chaotic good barbarian does the crate train Cerberus thing, or at least once it's marked off his thing. They're like, yeah, I know we had to go crate train Cerberus. Put it on screen, a little short list and yell it out as we're coming in here. It's time to crate train this Cerberus. Ugh. Yes. Bet you that cost you a belly point. Jesus, who dragged them all the way over here? I know they reach, but still. Very good fettering. Charge for him. Use it in the belly. I did use it in the belly. Oh, dog is coming for me. Ah! You are not a lap dog. Got this great big breeds and they just like leap into your lap. You're just like, ugh. What's that? Bad doggy. Put it out there. I'll get the spray bottle. Some people would have caught the joke. Some people wouldn't. But that's okay. Absolutely. Time to crate train this Cerberus. Ate me, doggy, and I disagree with you. Poor puppy ate someone who disagreed with him. Oh, and I think we have a scene too. Well done. Oh, there it is. Run, my friend, run. Always has a ridiculous set of legs on it. Get out the way! Get over here where everyone's doing healing. Do that. Adel. Perfect. Hello. Oh, we're giving him nothing off behind my back there. Review the marker. Of darkness. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. All right, 5 minutes to the pin. We knew we'd miss that, but that's okay. I've been dogged at the third marker anyway, so it's like you're only going to lose possibly 3. It's like, but you could have maybe made it. Maybe. Possibly. Considering my luck with being dogged, unlikely. It's very much the tyrant's jacket, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I think that's just the light heavyweight's coat. Yeah, light heavyweight coat of maiming. It's kind of funny because he uses an axe, two-handed axe and two-handed sword. What else is there? Well, like I said, I'd like to see wands and rods come back as a thing. Right? I know white mages get the staff at 50, but what we could see is another class coming back using scepters, another one coming back using wands as the other next two healer type groups. Yeah. And you could do that with your, like, I think Morpher would use something akin to, technically, each shape they store is a weapon unto itself. Right? They become that creature and have a set number of attacks from that creature type thing. Oh, really? Yep. So I think Morpher you would have like, it'd be more like our summoner here, right? You'd have a set number of attacks which are the Morpher's attacks, and then each of these would become the other attacks based on which creature they are, and it'd be like a change into an unchange button. You'd have like, you might have like 10 creatures you swap into, and then it's like that. Okay. Ah, interesting way to do it. It would be, actually. Right? Because then you'd put like, on your hotbar, you'd have one hotbar full of all your monsters you change into. And like the blue mage, you'd set that up. Then you'd have all those monsters' special attacks be like these ones here. Right? Like Gem Shine and Brilliance, Astral Flow, and then Kindle. Right? All these that trigger based on which creature you are. Okay. And then you have sort of a change into, release, and a base number of attacks, which are Morphers only. Probably a couple specialized ones like Capture, so that you can actually capture the monster. I suspect Beastmaster, or they might just do you have to defeat the monster, which would be easier coding. It would. But you know what I mean. You wouldn't have to have one has to throw some sort of like orb at them. Right? I know, that's the whole PAL world on routine. Yep. Well, that's like, you know, there's a bunch of games that actually put patents in on certain things. I find one of them particularly pedantic. Like mouse control for aircraft. Why? Really? Yep. One of the patents they have. Like, so I can point the mouse and the plane goes to where the mouse is pointing. Like, but that's been done umpteenth times in umpteenth other games, yes. No. What would be funny, the way, how would you screw with them on that? Oh, I'd set it up as a series of PI and D connection controls. PID? Yeah, proportional integral derivative. Right? Very simple. This applies this applies that, this applies this. Hooray. Just to screw with them, because it's technically... I don't think you're doing it via triple PID connector. But then you have a... so the sensitivities can be controlled, i.e. the PI and D actual inputs. Oh. I think players would like that. I think players would. You know, if there's some sort of auto control, giving the player more ability to scuff with the numbers. Yep. As long as you include a reset function that will reset it back to its original number. You just, or you do something easy, so you set it so it's like, it just sets on 0, right? It's not 0, but the adjustment is away from 0. Hooray! Ends my coat. It's a pirate coat. Aye, little lady, a pirate's life for me. Yarr. There'll be a gold coming up. That last 50, holy crap, that was close. I almost missed it. And I'd note, I'd go, where did it go? And then on the replay watching, where did it go? And it'd be like, right here, you scuzz monkey, look for it. Get better. There's your pile of stones now. 83. Yep. That's getting a bit high. Can be. Run a level cap. No, actually, I want to run high levels. I know it's not a thing, but I want to run it. Hooray! Up for challenge 3 is almost done. Yay! That's not bad. We can work with that. You can get a line here. You can get a line there. So that's that and that. You got 1, 2. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, right. That works. That works. So as long as I get here, 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 and here, here, and here, I'm good. The next 4, 5, 6 got to be there. Ideally. But we'll keep playing this. We'll hit a leveling after it. Oh, yeah. Cat versus bunny. All about the height. Nope, it'll still be going on till 10. So we'll see what it pops up with. Number 3 on the list. Hooray! You could play tank for the next 2. Go quickly. Get better paid. Yes, could get better paid. You're gonna do your dailies. Do it as a tank or a healer. Get paid big time. I still haven't added a sound effect to that whole Living Dead thing. Nope. Dun dun. Dun dun. Could you have done that as a warrior? The daily dungeon thing? Maybe. Where are we going? Why do you keep doing this? I do this because it keeps me fresh on this. Oh, cool. Pangolin. We're away. Okay, you're fighting here. Is that it? Nope. Okay, you're just getting aggro. Good. I'd like to say evening, but we're out of time to kill. I got nothing to nail him with to basically bleed him over time. Excuse you. Needs to get this dragon of breath now. Will ever remove your Phoenix heal? I doubt it. Phoenix does supposed to heal. That's true. But not everyone has done the coils. You don't have to have done the coils. Phoenix first showed up on the fields of Cartonu, of course, where you have to actually learn how to draw Bahamut's power. That's why I said, technically, the other primals, you know, Leviathan, Rama, and the road. I didn't get that off there fast enough. Damn it, circle. Ow. A mess. Blackest Night. I love that power. So good. Shields are awesome. Fine. What we're here for. What we're here for? Yeah. Pick up the people, keep on fighting. Gotta thank you so much from it. I had to dump all my extra tokens of that. Did it? Yep. Is that the Azure Dragon?
What took you so long?
Steady on.
The Amalja are in trouble. Let's split up.
Damn it. Oh, hello, everybody. Yeah, no. You can go play with them. I'm gonna go play over here. Okay. Machinists has gotten themselves lost. Oh no, they're describing the previous fight. Fair enough. They must be teaching the healer who is not aware of that. That's okay. Hey, almost got to teach someone somewhere. Right? No. I've learned a mechanic or two because someone spoke up and said, hey, by the way, this is how that works. And you're like, excellent! I don't have to learn by basically getting my head caved in another time. Sandals of Casting.
Oh, no, you don't.
Mama's upset. She's gonna give them all a spanking. Do 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 do. Damn it. Fire all that. The miserable curse. Actually, I'm kind of happy. I know, strange, isn't it? Me? Happy? We got it. That's close. Do 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 do. I know, there'll be a reset period here. There is. Yep. There is a reset period. Oh, hello. Thank you. Let me just get right out of it, you goofy. Two, three. One, two, three. Wait. Here we are. Okay, we're going. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Another one of those really awkward moments. Technically, Tiamat summoned Bahamut, you know, a ghost of her dead lover, husband, mate. And here I am using the essence of their lover, husband, mate, to beat the crap out of their kids. I love being a summoner. Ethics, my friend. Ethics. Should go play a Necromancer next. Play a solid Necromancer next in Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah. See what the original can do, my friend. How did I get pulled into that? I feel like I should have hit her with the thing. Hit her with the thing? Hit her with the thing. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes on a cliffhanger. Yes, please. Stricken schoolgirl. No, someone needs to save my chocobo chick. Do 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 do. Boom. Yay! Ahoo! Oh, the bomb's not real. Seems that way, doesn't it? Some you think you're gonna get hit with, and others are just like, yeah, no, it's the when it's the open effects like this, it's lag and a few things that drag in. Take a break for half a moment. I actually think so. Use a washroom break. Use a washy room break? Use a washy room break. We'll put it back here. That's right. That's where I want to go. There. Then, quick pause that. Give you a little side piece on the musical. Be right back after not these messages. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Stop that right there. Gonna stop that right there? Stop that right there. Why is this way? Give me a second here. Someone could have been talking and the whole chat decided they didn't want to play. Nice. No. Do that. Better. Leveling. So, I'm going to do leveling as a tank. Leveling as a tank? Do leveling as a tank. The hanger's still up. Yep. Like, less than 5 minutes. That's because it doesn't put me in the queue proper yet. Ugh. You know, getting into queue is always quicker for things. There it is. Thank you. It's like you're in queue. Hey, you're a tank, and you're capable of doing all it. You're in. Like you. There. Now, go. Oh, perfect. I like this one. Besides, I need more stuff like this. Yo. Okay. Alright. Oh, I was doing okay. Yeah. We should leave this on regardless of relevance. How am I stuck behind? I don't know why I took a little bit further from the trigger. That's better. I really do wish it would stay on regardless what we did. It's the one thing I don't get, because it's technically available for, like, the longest time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, it's like, oh no, I was not paying attention to that one. That's my fault. Oh, he's put over his machine. Ooh, got the aiming shoes, nice. Where are you? There's no quick map. Treasure chest box. You're not doing too badly after you fuck up again. Into each world, some stuff must happen, and I will be that stuff for some people. In the head, and he still doesn't go down. Ooh, jacket of healing. That'd be nice. Don't have that one. Nope. Around we go. Yes, we'll focus on the one guy with the sword. Could you, like... I don't know if you could tank the classic scent in Dungeons and Dragons. I know you can get the defense builds and the shield builds and all the rest that basically goes, hey, good luck doing damage to my friends as long as I'm here. Oh, I get why would I tank? Do-do-do-do-do. Still no brush. Oh. Luck on the next one. Yep. It normally does leave it on, but if you go between levels, like, it cuts off and you forget it's on. Just forget it's on. So that scuffs it? It can. But the strange thing is, it's like, on like 16, it turns on, and then... Like, what's the difference between level 16 and now? You know what I mean? It's not like it changes or anything. It's constant. Like, it doesn't do anything in PvP, but you'd think it'd just leave it on. It's just like, it doesn't do anything, just leave it. Around the Mount Coral. Well, like I said, it's not the first time I've done it. It won't be the last. Every healer gets it that way. I'm sure someone will be sitting there going, "Idiot, you did it again!" Oh well. I know. I don't like doing it. No more than I like winding up playing with someone who's done it. But hey, like I said, it's a mistake. I don't get angry with people for it. And like, they just changed class, they forgot to turn it on. They've done a previous level where it's turned off, or they've gone to PvP and it's turned off and they forgot to turn it back on. They've just hit it before they've gone into the fight and it's turned off for some reason. That confidence enough. Ping, 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 pong. Ba-dum-pum-pum. One more for Mount Pile. I'll have to see what kind of digital goodies I got. I know. I got the spear. I don't know if I got the spear or not. Looks more like a halberd. I don't know if I like those two. Cyber spear. Think some do it sometimes just to troll. I wouldn't put it past everyone. I wouldn't. 230. Doing roulettes in reverse order. These 4 when we get to leveling. Trying to switch between Gunblade, Samurai, Sage, and what? Astrologian, depending. 2 healers, less in damage. That's a roulette. Amarot. Someone needs a blue mage spell. A dark mage, 2 blue mages. Cool. This is 8 circle, final this, duty completion. Blue, tank and heal is covered. Tank healer, and this fill up with blue mages. Silence, echo. Mine? Well, it's a viper. Can do it, but you know, meh. Meh. You did that. You've done that. That pays. That does pay. Oh, right, that just happened. Well, oh wait, no, that's the next one, dingus. Like this one's happening next. Ugh, you're gonna beat yourself up about the grip, though, aren't you? Yep, I am. I should know better. You always grate yourself like that? I do, actually. Oh. Just because. I'm one of those people. I will do that. Got a quick Starfield build. Pretty close. Still debating the physical, though. I think I have what I need to get through social. You do? Mm-hmm. Find out what locks things in Starfield. Systems get locked to a certain thing, or is it not? They do their best to basically make things super long distance, so it's a pain in the cadouche to get out there. That's the truth. Seal Rock Landing, and it's a rainy bastard night. Look at this. I don't like it up there. Down here, it only hides someone sneaking in from this side of the screen on. Right? Okay. If it's up here, it hides someone coming in from the top corner on. Really sucks, so I can do that. I think this range is too close, and then even then you can't see where stuff is. You could do that. Could, but me. Oh, always in a crappy day, isn't it? Just do what you did last time. Yep. Stay back, throw as many ranged donks as you can. Nice one, blue. Yeah. Our team chased after red for too long. And red's not taking advantage of this by pushing in here and taking these. I don't know why. They should. They could easily come through here, take this, and pinch blue. This will force blue to pull back a bit. Think? Not really. I don't think blue will push through here, but I'll go up and wait up here. Like taking over enemy bases and paintball or stuff. It's like, it's always fun. They think the turf is safe and they assume. It's like, oh yeah, that's safe. Is it? Was it? Should it be? I think we're pushing a little too hard there. Like, no time on that one that they hit. But they hit it anyway. Blue needs to worry about red. Hope that hurt them badly. I know it's not helping us any. Blue got a good boost from their thing. This. But, guys, don't chase red. No, red's got the winning point, but still, don't chase them. The blue pushing in onto us just risks their stuff. They should be attacking red. Red's better suited by actually stomping on blue right now. Attacking us is a silly concept. See? Blue's managed to take red's lead. So, looks like a group of ours is going to try to pinch blue from behind. Good concept. Cause blue to lose a bit more power there. Problem is they got to pull back because red's going to go after them now. See, now this is the point you pull back and let blue and red fight again, because there's another one up here that red's going to take, and you need blue to fight that. Not to be fighting here, because otherwise red will just pull back and take that and then come back this way. That's my thinking anyway. There goes, someone was called back. Our team should fall towards that one. There you go. Push on to red. Cool. Blue will push the other side of red. That one's pretty much done. Pairs. Yep. Blue was being silly? I think blue's being silly here. Didn't have to push that fight. I still got the hit off that I needed to get. This is where blue's risking its score. It is? Yeah, because all it's doing is holding up this. I guess they're trying to hope that no one goes after their points behind. Like if red pushes down here or we take that, then they lose score. A duel going on here, so let's just uneven those odds. Fish. That had to be a pain in the ass. Fighting the two of them under my own bird there. Red's fighting us pretty hard here. Blue leads. Duh. Problem is red's not also then moving on to blue. Oh no, they're falling back there. Red's gonna want to hold this position. I don't get how that. It's like hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Can't hit it. The blue's falling back. Red's gonna take the position now. Yeah. We can't hold that position. It's a disadvantage there. Can't really hold either of those positions. Too long a line? Too long a line. Yeah, we should be hitting here. This is an easier fight for us to hold than here, because... yeah. I agree. Not really going to give us a lot of points, but... nope. Blue's gonna come for this one. Yeah, that one's gone. Fall back, fall back. Let blue deal with red, because red's in a prime pinch spot here. Load to blue. Blue wins. If you don't keep coming back and fight this fight. Keep fighting red, otherwise we lose. No, blue wins. You just handed the fight to blue. Red's got no points right now. It's not gaining points, but blue's got 2 nodes. Yeah, blue wins now. Blue has 2 nodes. Okay, this node's empty. Get that one. You can only add or subtract points from there. No, it's just red. I told you, blue wins. Fighting red was the silly mistake. We should have pulled back. Yeah, see? There he is. Oh, yeah, never mind. I appreciate the take of the lead, mind you. But he wasn't paying attention to blue. He was like, oh, no, red's going to win. Red's going to win. No, red's not going to win. Red's too far in the back end of that. I missed that one. That's okay. Right, red's only got 1 node. Pushing to take that last 30% off of red was not the winning strategy. Pulling back and holding the 2 nodes would have been better for us. Oh well. It is what it is. I think that's what I was saying. Whether it would have worked? Yes. Right? You know, it's about as well as a game of tiles. Wait, I got a card I gotta get rid of. Yep. And those 2 7s can actually go away. Honest answers? Well, it's like a hand of Mahjong. Where the tower spawn is randomized, I'm sure there's actually a bit of a trick there to basically try to even out the points to make it closer. Doesn't guarantee it's going to do it, though. I mean, yep. And everything else is going to be basically how well you can herd everyone. Oh, I have crap I have to get rid of. Run this way, but it's like remembering that it's like, oh no, you have stuff that for the aft castle. Yes, you do. Do blue raids. Blue raids are fun though. What are the 2 blues that are always the pain? Blue mage pains are always going to be... Yep. I misclicked. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that. Drop all of this stuff. Got a good pile of stuff today. I did get a good pile of stuff today. Holy crap. Right. I didn't like the quotes when I looked at them. Blades? New. Did I send my squadron off? Done. I did not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All members are a different class. Mental abilities increased by 3%. This. Yeah, good enough. Try it. Dun, dun. Interesting. It is. Oh, already have that one. Cool. Already have that one. Nice. Already have that one. Nice. I don't do the jewelry, because I don't generally like the jewelry. Yep. No. Think it would do very well? Be kind of interesting. Oh, dead guy. It's a dead one. Alright. They've got a fairy. Honest point? Honest point. I must admit, it's like, I could see points for having social skills, because you're the player character. You always technically need to be the face of any party in any player game. So if you made it co-op for Cyberpunk, how would that work? Well, I grabbed the source book, which I do actually have. Like a little more money to them, kind of. The classes is written here. Can I spot them? Roles. No, it's not going to tell me just here on the front. What's this? Right? You sort of have, base character. You have a couple sort of face characters, a couple combat characters, like a couple sort of gear people, a couple that I don't think would actually translate very well, the execs, fixers, and medias. Your med techs and techs, yep. Your nomads, or your rocker boys are sort of your faces, so's your medias. Your lawmen and your solos are your combaters. Your, techs and nomads are sort of the gear guys. Netrunners are their own thing. So technically you could say it was that. But you'd have to create a sort of triad effect. Not like tank healer thing, but you'd do is you'd create someone who's really good at combat. Yep. So you'd have combat solo. You'd have your net runner. You'd have a tech kind of guy who could, break locks and do that sort of stuff. Right? Which is your techie guy. Right. Okay, okay. Right, maybe your techie guy's a thief guy or your solo's a thiefy guy, but you'd have it so, like, if we use the existing trees, right? Yeah, it might be balanced by having maybe the same level, but you get perk every 2 levels and an ability attribute every, you get attributes and abilities every couple of levels, kind of thing. Oh, so instead of just handing them out like candy in the first game, they're not as much. Okay. But some people but you'd have to create the missions where you can complete them all as, like, everyone just runs in and guns everything down. It's like, well, yeah, not saying you don't. Oh. But you put the challenges in there, so if the group's sneakier, they can get in and out without setting off the alarms, don't have to be chased as much to get going, right? Yeah. But the trick is, you'd have to have only one person can technically drive. One person per driver as a car. So that's what the Nomad's supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be the Hot Wheel driver. So you'd actually rate this? Well, you could do it up, so I don't know how you would have to do it, but the concept is the Netrunner would be one thing, the tech guy, I don't know, take a run out of Shadowrun, and basically their tech guys control drones and other things like that. They're sort of a pet class, if you would, similar to Rangers and Druids from D&D. All right. You get your Netrunner and your tech guy as opposites, and your solo and your sort of ninja or streets, one guy is basically a frontal combatant, one guy's a sort of covert combatant. But it could be fun. I mean, you'd get the Netrunner and the sniper guy sitting up on a fucking hill somewhere, causing mischief through the network and everything else. Like, okay, he's looking the wrong way. Okay, I've got them distracted. Go now. Right? The ninja guy sneaking around and the driver guy hanging out the front of the place, so to speak. Right, a silenced rifle knock out a guy from range if necessary. Wouldn't the Netrunner be able to do that? That's the sort of thing you'd have to spread around type thing. Oh, possible. Or you could have like 2 guys going in and 1 guy hanging out waiting to be the driver to drive them off in a hurry, and the Netrunner causing mischief on the way out. That's a 4-man team, but it could just be a 2-man team, for instance. Right? You don't have to do 4-player co-op. You could just do 2-player co-op or 3-player co-op. Wait, who said 4? 6 would be hard to do. 6 equivalent Vs running around. It'd be like, you'd have to have some serious challenge at that point. Some people would be like, well, how do you balance that? Well, you could do the Diablo trick, right? The more players in a single scenario, the tougher the enemies get, but also the more loot drops as well. The better the loot gets. So solos would get so much. Yep. People who play with groups would get better. Exactly. Not bad. Do the same thing you do in Borderlands. Right? Yeah. Only I would change it out because you're not going to all new areas every time you go through a zone. Right. You do the NCPD alerts as sort of, it's going to sound like I'm borrowing too much Bethesda, but you do them like radiants, right? You sort of hear them over the radio, or you just pop up and you're like, I gotta go do this now, type thing. Okay, so they pop up like fates, almost. They pop up, they're time limited, they disappear. Okay, the concept is someone's dealt with it type thing. How long to reset? Random, right? Right, you set, this, that, or the other. Like, how many times have you done a Radiant quest that you've had to haul ass back to the same spot in Skyrim? or this, or it's like, oh, I gotta go back to this zone here and deal with more pirates, right? You know, the mission board is a prime example of the Radiant stuff. Go here, deliver these, you know, I need to deliver a certain number of passengers to these locations. I need to haul this pile of goods over to here. I need to do this, all through the mission boards. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right? And Constellation has a large number of go explore this or go explore that. Scan a bunch of life forms, scan it up, get some money, get some experience type stuff. Combat missions on the bounty board. Play it out a bit more, you know? Alliance yourself with the different merc groups, for instance. So, if you're working missions for the mocks, or you're running stuff for not just the fixers, but maybe even some stuff for the actual gangs to make them feel more like, oh yeah, I've kind of pissed off Maelstrom and the Tiger Claws, but the mocks and the animals are okay with me, type thing. Voodoo, you know, you'd obviously create certain ones that just don't ally with anyone. So, for instance, Maelstrom and the Voodoo Boys wouldn't ally themselves with anyone, because the Voodoo Boys are insular and Maelstrom just doesn't give a crap. Right? So those are your constant attackers, if you... Right? Fair enough, right? So Maelstrom becomes the general mayhem, like the raiders of the game, if you would, or the whatever. They're always causing trouble. And you can work with any of the other gangs. Voodoo Boys don't deal with you directly, so, you know, you'd need an in with them, but even then, they don't trust you. Right? You know, we've already seen that, and no one would trust them after the events of current game anyway. True. What would it be? Very interesting way of doing things. You did get the gangs? Yep. So you could work with the Tiger Claws. And would that mean you have to go after certain Tiger Claws? It might be, too. You know, take the mission where you come in after the fact that, you know, 6th Street, that sent that one guy who's basically leaving because the head of 6th Street changes. This guy's just going to book because he was second in command, but Gunner ordered to hit on him, and the boys just took out all the Joy Toys and all the people that showed up for the party. Right? Like, oh no, that's terrible. It is terrible. But, you know, you could have missions that dealing with internal politics. That mission could have been your mission if you were working with 6th Street. It's like, yeah, well, this guy's this. So you could infiltrate the party. You could go in and just gun everyone down, airport scene style. Or you could just, you know, take the guy and take him out quietly. You know, Hitman style. Oh. Create those different options for you. Right? You know, between silent and aggressive operations, somewhere in between for all the other players types, because that's usually the way the combat goes. Either you're full on or you're not full on, right? Get a rating. Now I know people don't like karma systems, but you could do a karma system if you would. You definitely have a reputation page. You know, not unlike this, but where each one works with each other, you'd have some that just do not like working with the other. Like, so, you know, like, you know, the Valentinos some might forgive the mocks and the animals, so you could work with both of those groups happily. But that leaves you, of course, the Valentinos, the Tiger Claws, and 6th Street. Some people are like, but that's not fair. I want to do all the stuff. No. No. Game developers have got to get it out of their head, give the player an ability to do everything. Right? That has to be unlearned. I think that's the crappiest single thing game developers have done. But you can be all the different things. You know, you can be... Oblivion was the prime example. Looks like you could be the head of the Wizards, or the Mages Guild, and the head of the Fighters Guild, and the Thieves Guild, and the Dark Brotherhood, and this. You know, Morrowind had a few groups that you either had to do a special way to join, you know, like Hell Sylvania and the Mages Guild didn't like each other, but that said, you could join both if you did it in the right way. Right? And that made sense to me. Right? But for instance, like the Tribunal and the Church, the Empire, both hated each other because they're both religious organizations. Funny that. And you could join one or the other. You weren't allowed to join both. You know, that could do a thing. If you take out, like I said, take out the animals, take out the Mox, take out the Voodoo Boys, and take out Maelstrom, that leaves Tiger Claws, 6th Street, and Valentino's. And that could be your 3, right? Plus then add in the Corpo path, and there's your 4 class, or 4 main groups, if you would. Oh! Right, Valentino, the Tiger Claw, 6th Street, and the Corporate. Right? Ex Corpo, you would. Well, it doesn't even mean that, because we know the different corporations work with the gangs, so you could also do that. You know, say, I gotta do the work here. Just come on, run this thing. I was like, 19 minutes. This sucks. I'm having a good old time chatter though, thinking and doing, but I kind of want to do my thing. Also, I'm going to sell this map. Oh, wonderful. Here. Sell me something here. I'm not going to do that map, but what's the current going price for these? 21,000. Is that the constant price? Do 18. That'll do it. Bring the price down a bit. What did you sell? I forget. I forget. Some stuff hasn't been on the board enough time yet, though. I think everyone gets the same challenges, it just spreads out a bit more. Possible. Furnishings. Caretaker. Suitor. Butler. Pension duty permit? Yeah, you need that for William Tank. Light credit, dive credit. Crappy. Forget there's some stuff there. 21 minutes. It's, yeah. 8. I know. I'm waiting 22. Wouldn't think it. Yeah, I know. It started at 9, though. I know. Don't think you're going to get another match? Want one? No. We'll give it 2 more, and then I'll figure something else out. Apparently, too many people are doing something. Pretty close. On the market board else, by the way. Tomato King, 5,000. Magic Room, 10,000. In 9,000. Right? Gotta be. Seriously? Sell for 60. Alright. Copycat Bulb. It's Huglet. And up Foth. Sarapop. And Fox. Yeah, that's gonna be a stupid price. Peter. Then. Almost Omicron. I know, if I don't look through them all now I've started, I'm going to say. He really a pain in the butt? I think he's less pain in the butt, and it's more a case of no one sort of running the dungeon on its own type thing. Done there. 55 million. Exciting dynamite. Exciting. Yeah, so you need the Pearl of Winds, which is a drop. Actually, that's an interesting one. What is that? Anyone selling that? Pearl. Black pearl, this pearl, that pearl, pearl grass, pearl of wind. 189,000 for a pearl of wind. Pearl of tides. Pearl of fissures. Pearl of flames. So each of those are the drops from that. What do these usually sell for? That. Right, so this will be for... No, not what I was looking for. Used recipes using this material. Ground King Sculpture. Yeah, that'll do that. Plated sword stand. Infernal Archfiend Cloak. Master Blacksmith. Flame Cloaked Barring. Arm Crown Stand, Windset Barding, and of course Wind Up Barbarici. Why it's more valuable. You could get it. I could get it. I could make myself that. You need 2 of them. That's true. A thought, a thought. Can you get them on the regular? Short answer is... yeah, but I don't think that many people are soloing that or this. No, these right now. Don't think so? No. Right? It's like doing this one. It's 80, but I don't think anyone's soloing Cloud Deck. I know some people are, but, you know. Oh, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. It's a half-hour wait. I feel like I'm just a standard DPS in the beginning. Like waiting for dungeons. It's like... Why we held on to so many quests in the beginning. Wasn't because, hey, we got all this experience. It was because we don't have all this experience. It's harder to do some of that stuff. And so you held on to it till you do your alternate classes with. You needed to get either your cross-class skills or your actual abilities to unlock your thing. You know, Arcanist wasn't just... Summoner wasn't just Arcanist, it was also 15 Black Mage, and Scholar was also 15 or 30, 15 Conjurer. So force you to play those other classes? Yep. You could do it with magic, right? You know, Black Mage, Conjurer, Arcanist was not silly. At the time, Scholar was sort of a shield direct healer. And that's why when Astrologian was brought in, it did the same thing. It could go one way or the other. Either as a full shield healing or full this healing. And we were sort of the shield healer as Scholar. No, it was Astrologian. That was the twist between... Yeah. So we did shield healing, White Mage did direct healing, and Astrologian in Heaven's Ward did a bit of both. Depending on which way they set their astrals. Alright, we're leaving in 1 minute. Yep. Give you a last 60 on this. It's going to kind of ping as soon as I go for it. White dress, shell crown, stone scepter, and crystal shoes. And lad. Alright. Had enough of that? Had enough of that. I got at least a couple more chocobo races in me then. Eat that. I was such a slack waste. All I wound up doing was chatting about blah 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 while waiting for the thing to tinger. You could have earned so much more. I could have. Could have been a gold saucer and I could have done 2 whole things maybe. The 10 o'clock one and the 10:20 one, at least. Oh well. The road not taken. 270 for the day, anyway. Friggin' spit. Ew. Oops, snot. Missed. Didn't get hit by that, though. Did get hit with the bird. Enforcer's ahead of me, but he's got less power than I do. I got more in the tank than he's got. That's not fun. And he's done. Enforcer has been enforced. Doesn't matter, I'm across the line. And Legacy just got nuked for it. Ah! Right? I was the only bird with more stamina ahead. So Bride to Ore took my stamina and then got nuked for it. I'm very happy. You are? Yep. Didn't change my position, but still makes me happy. Holy crap. Spriggan must have been right on the line of basically being a DNF. I would think so. Let's race Chocobos for the rest of the evening. Why not? I get at least 3 more races. 2 more races, I should say. What other mischief can you get into? Now there's questions. There's questions. I go in the house, but I'm going to go out in about 2 seconds. There it is. Ping. But the other option... I don't know if anyone would like to have a permanent Jackie Whale with them. Oh. Why are they slowed down? I have no reason to jump for that. Oh, go away. Good. Elemento soup, or turtle soup. This Bride d'Or is... out of juice? No. Got a little bit of juice, but they're dropping fast. It must be out of go juiced. This is like someone's over here. It's like, oh crap. Yeah, no, Bride d'Or isn't finishing, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Shadows either. I got 2 DNFs there. Oh no, they did finish. But why wasn't his thing running for like the longest time? I don't know. Finishing 30 plus seconds after you, something like that. The DNF has got to be longer than 30 seconds. Like, yeah, you're not going to make it to this in the end. He's at like 1.7. He's just like hiking it around. It's like, why are you still 1.7? Or 1.17? Never mind. Get another race in here, I should be good. And it's Sangoli Road, so I've got at least one of each race in this evening. Nice. Have you? No. Maybe. Here comes the ground. Come on, put the power down. Let's go. Traffic jam here. Oh, you distracting bastard. We'll make my bird very wide for you, Hard Knocks. Oh, you were just absolutely cutting so they couldn't get past you. Exactly. May not have the acceleration, but I can make the bird wide. Left patas. A works for me. Well, third place, but still good. I know. I wish there was another round of Mahjong or something similar. That would have been good. It would have. Nothing fancy pants inside? It hasn't changed. Time to go? It's pretty close. It's all the way at the end of things. Always a place to be, though. It is. Let's run it, because it's always fun to go out. It is, some days. But we gotta go. It's in this show. So, we'd like to say, hey, thanks for showing up. Very much so. But we'll be back tomorrow with one more day of Final Fantasy. Really? I thought it was Thursday. It is Wednesday. I missed a day. Or feel like I'm missing a day anyway. Been there. It's like the same day. You get up on one day, so like, it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Okay, it's fine then. I only have one day to worry about for the week. Or worse, it's like it's Wednesday and it's only Monday. It's like, it's 2 days. Can't shuffle it. Oh well. Tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain Standard. 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, all evening shows. We're kicking off as we always do, all PM. Prime Meridian. That's what that actually stands for. I forget what the A stands for, though. But anyway, kicking off more Final Fantasy tomorrow. Try to get more tokens both ways. Yes, standard tokens and the Mog tokens, because we got only this week and next week with this. Then it hits in for 7.5 with some description. Have to go to the site, get some details, make a title, get it all prepped and goodies. So, thank you for showing up. If in case you get this on replays, hey, thank you. And if you watch this on the YouTube upload, hey, thank you very much. I gotta run, so I hope you have plenty of fun and tune in next time.